Okay, hello.
Hi,
How are you,
Mariela.
Anna?
Hello. Hi, hi. What's the time?
Now it's 11:30 a.m. here in Argentina. What about your time zone?
My time is now 4:30. Just imagine how different world we live in.
Yeah, is it dark and cold
It's getting dark.
there?
Yeah, it is getting dark already. It's not morning
Well, you can
like in
see,
your place.
right.
Yeah, okay. So we're
Okay, it's
so
a
in
nice
different
summer day
places,
here.
but we do
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same thing, which is exactly what?
with common interests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
Well, in
they?
my case, we both teach adults, right? And in my case, I specialize in helping teachers of English whose first language is not English achieve their goals. And that is basically become more fluent in English, become more confident so that they can pursue better career opportunities. What about you?
Amazing, I am so proud of you because there are so many people who are trying to get better positions in their educational organizations, but they
Yeah.
just lack of some self-confidence.
Yeah, exactly. You would be amazed to find out how many teachers, qualified teachers of English, who are not native speakers, feel that they can't teach the higher levels, or they can't take on students from abroad, for example, and they can, right? They just need a little push, let's say.
Cool. Cool. I also do something with adult learners of English. Exactly, I've designed a course and now I'm running this online course for people who want to improve their English, but also who are interested in self-development, in personal self-development. So my course helps people to make some self-inventory, to understand themselves better, and to build better relationships with other people around. So this
Wow, good. So English and well-being. Sounds cool.
exactly, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we run this series, which is going to be called Learning Compass, to find the ways to help our students learn English better and more effectively.
Exactly.
And yeah, and the first question here I would like to ask is, do you have any tricks how to learn new words?
Right. Well, I think it's key to learn new words in context, first of all, right? Never in isolation. One approach that I have been using in the past few years is the lexical approach. So it's basically a way from a way to move away from traditionally grammar-centered lessons, those lessons that most students find very boring, and place the focus on lexical items, that is vocabulary, words and phrases. So I think it gives very good results. Some practical applications of this is when we try to find, for example, certain patterns, because the lexical approach has to do with patterns, finding patterns in the language, so that we learn those patterns and we are able to insert vocabulary or phrases in between, that is that are part of the patterns. It's very interesting, really, and this helps students become more independent because then they can do this themselves. What
Oh
about
my
you? What methods do you use for teaching
God.
vocabulary?
Well, here I can agree with you. Quite similar stuff. Uh, Lexical approach. Well, in practice, we have a task in our course. Uh, Students have to create their vocabulary notebook, which is organized in a specific way. They don't only write down the whole expression, but they write down the whole sentence where they saw the word for the first time, to keep the context, to help their brain remember not only the word but also the association field around the word, which helps a lot. And then students create their own sentences um, from their personal perspective, and they share the sentences in the community of students who are on the course. Do you have anything like that?
Yes, well, I think you mentioned two key concepts that are learning in a community and learning in concept. So we agree, learning in context, sorry. So we agree on that, right? And yes, I do have a community on Telegram.
Cool. Yeah. So people can not only meet during the lessons, but they can also communicate at any time.
Yes, and keep on practicing and interact. Right?
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same with me, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, while speaking to you now, I noticed a lot of things which I would like to discuss. You know, learning independency, well, development of lexical approach for students, and so on. So we can continue. What do you think?
Absolutely. Yes, I would be delighted. Yes. And we can ask people to give us comments and tell us what they would like us to talk about, right?
Cool.
Learning wise.
Yeah, people, please
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah. So see you next time.
See you.